People talk about Iron Man mode like it's an epic saga, but the truth hits different. It's less legendary Voyager and more unpaid interns sent to inspect a city that definitely failed inspection. But somehow, this is the path to flight. The Ardoan cloak. Not just a piece of fabric, not just a teleport. This is our budget-friendly, RuneScape-approved flying carpet that quietly unlocks a whole new world of movement we've never had access to before. But before we can soar, before we can glide across the map, we'll slip through the slums of Ardone like off-brand Aladdin. We'll crawl through mud. It won't be glamorous. It won't be a magic carpet ride, but it is the path. And if we walk it, honestly, imperfectly, we'll earn the cloak that lifts us off the ground into a whole new world. Welcome to Failing Out Loud, my new Iron Man account. I'm here to fail publicly, at PVM, at content creation, and most importantly live with the camera on me. Here I am, showing up before I'm ready. Because Courageous Comfort begins with exposure. So yeah, I think this was a successful stream. We're able to advance the account. We're able to work off some of the early nerves, make up for some mistakes of the first stream, to progress, to advance. What more could you ask for? So this is a day-by-day journey on progressing our Iron Man, but also progressing our ability to fail out loud. And we're taking it step by step. The joys of the early Iron Man account is the required slowdown. You know, our society and the demands of everyone have asked games to give us more and more dopamine quicker, and it's everything that our attentions demand of us nowadays. Of every story you're supposed to know, every distraction, every notification that's out there. This is just a reminder that you gotta walk before you can run. And in our next episode, we're gonna be running a lot. And so you gotta run before you can teleport. Use magic. At RNG, they put me in the middle. I spent a lot of time down in these mines when I first played all those years ago. That was the AFK moneymaker right there. You know, I don't remember the exact price, but I remember 128 being a price at one point. I think they were in the 200s when I first started probably doing them. Then they started losing more and more value. And pretty soon the bots took over the game. And AFK no longer made sense for making money, as you had a bot that would do that. What do I do? Talk or check? Right click, her to check. Check. Alright, looks like they want us to pray a little bit. So let's go ahead and show lower tiers of prayers. Okay, how do I get my filters off? Everything's here, so it's probably a rune light thing. Let's go prayer and hope for the best. Can't believe I can't figure out how to do prayer. Filters. Show tiered prayers even if multi-skill are available. Show lower tier, sub-tiered prayers. Yeah. There's a way I configure to have my structure these in a certain order. Until it must be a rune-like thing. So it's like an interface. Maybe I'll type in interface. See what comes up. Interface, bank, better teleport, interact, highlight, stretch mode. I just turn off all rune-like plugins at once. That'd be cool. Okay, maybe we would do this. Show prayer levels you lack this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there we go. Enable prayer, disable prayer filtering, enable prayer reordering. And then we'll just turn on thick skin, my thick skull. How do I activate? There you go. Activate. Activate, activate. Rock skin. And we like that. Okay, that was fun. Okay, we're gonna have to go to the wilderness next, so we'll go ahead and stop off and bank everything. Try to hide my world so you guys don't come and snipe me. I'll take my free teleport back to Lumbridge. Any level 60ers out there? This is your moment to get on stream. I think my cat's still on me, huh? Uh-oh. Kitty, we're going to the wilderness. It's time for you to grow up. Let's see. Oof. Almost just lost 200 death runes. Okay, at this point I got a quest. So finish Biohazard and then we can claim our reward. So we're gonna have to get some dwell berries. I think they're up here maybe. So yeah, I'll probably stream for another 30 minutes or so. Call it a day, eat, and get to editing my videos. So I need dwell berries. What else do I need? I need chocolate dust and rope. Pretty sure I can buy chocolate dust in Ardone, chocolate bar, and use a knife on it. Rope, probably the same thing. Then it recommends 4 buckets of water, so I'll probably have to buy some buckets, as I think I only have 1 or 2. And then we'll fill them all up. We have 6 minutes until we can teleport back. So by the time we get back, we can finally have teleported. So that's for Plague City. Let's hope these dogs don't mind me coming in here. Nothing to see. Is he about to get aggressive? I think I should get another one. Just in case. Maybe another day. Okay. So let's type in Biohazard. See what the requirements are. And we'll need a gas mask. So yeah. This should do it. We'll have to get a chocolate bar and some buckets for Plague City and a rope. So I'm guessing the chocolate is in the this food shop maybe. And we can probably get a rope here at the general store, some buckets. And then there's some water here, but I doubt I can get in there. It looks like there's water here. So let's hope we can use the person we're helping sink. So we'll stop at the bank first, grab some moolah, get our questing on. So our big cash stack. Our little kitten's almost grown up. I wonder if we'll be able to get a full-grown cat today. So here's our chocolate bar. Then we need a rope and buckets. So let's go down over here. So no buckets, but we can buy a rope. Okay, let's see what happens with our 1 bucket of milk. We didn't even bring our bucket of water that we had in our bank, or at least the empty bucket. Trying to see if they had a bucket in their shelves. All right, empty bucket can be found next to Edmund's garden path, which can be filled. Oh, so there's an empty bucket somewhere. There's a spade. There's a bucket. Very nice. Try world hop? No. I had a feeling I didn't really need to go get 4. Making some mud so we can slip through it. Whoa. I never noticed that before. Is that new? You can run through potatoes. May have an effect. Oh, look, another bucket. Aha. Now we have 2 buckets. Watch out. Just wait till I get 3 empty buckets. Then it's world domination. Okay, talk to Mr. Edmund. Another rope. Oh, that's... Whoa! Very good. Oh yeah, I guess there's a plague going on up there. Heard that story before. How do you know I'm a stranger with this mask on? Because I'm the only one wearing a mask. The good context clues, huh? Quest looks quick enough. I think we're gonna go into overtime and see this kitten grown up. Maybe get a new kitten and reap the full benefit of the threshold we're passing right now. The threshold back to being able to play. All up to this point has been a lot of just doing tasks, getting this, getting that, just to do this, to do this, to that, and soon we'll just be able to get the account going into the things that I want to do rather than the checklist of things that I ought to do. Let's interact and stroke. This game's not about quests. It's not about picking up one little small thing and using it over here and going like that. It's always and will always be about the grinds. Getting your skills up, getting your item unlocks, grinding bosses, grinding skills, getting unlocks. And sure, you gotta do quests along the way, you gotta do achievements along the way, you gotta do combat achievements now. All these different, So yeah, it's not just grinds this game, but to me, RuneScape is the grinds. That's what kind of separates it from many of the other high dopamine games that are out there. RuneScape, you have these massive dopamine hits, maybe, of, I remember getting, a Staff of Dead against we were going dry on our first main boss, I think. But we got trying to get Samurai Costas turned to Samurai Spears so that we can get to Toa, and instead we got a Staff of the Dead. Going all dry, not getting the drop that you're going for, and well, we got a drop that we had no intention of actually getting. I keep doing Forrest Gump quotes, I guess. Life is like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're gonna get. And I'll never be good at quoting. Quotes are not what's important. Memorization is not what's important. It's, in my view, getting the gist of things. And all right, we get an Ardone teleport scroll. 18 mining. Let's read our scroll. Very nice. And now it's off to do Biohazard. For some reason I feel like we have to go to Varrock this quest. So yeah, we gotta teleport to Varrock, to Remington, and back to Ardone 3 times apparently. Maybe 1 is just to get out here, hopefully. But we are nowhere near the level for teleport to Ardone. Ardone 51. So Ardone, pigeons, yep, okay. I think this is probably Varrock. We'll figure it out as we go. Let's get on with Biohazard then. Okay, Jericho is house north of the bank. We have to beat a level 13 Mourner, so we should probably but grab our runes real quick, and maybe a couple wine. I'm a level 11, specialized in magic, so I think I should have no issue taking him on. I need to organize. Why not? We'll wear our... it's quite a bit negative. We'll wear a leather body, and that should do. So yeah, we still have positive. That's good enough for me. Okay, let's bring 1 shrimp. Let's bring some wine. Maybe just 5 cakes, 3 cakes, 4 cake. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I don't think we need this. And we need to get our teleports. So let's get our player-owned house teleports that we got from Daddy's home. And then we will get our Chronicle. Kitchen cages. What's the script? I guess 1's fine. It would tell me if I needed more, I would hope. So yeah, we have free fish trawler teleport back to this side of the map. Otherwise, we're going to be getting our walking on. But I think we should be able to teleport to Remington, take the boat back over here, and it shouldn't be too bad. And until then, we don't worry too much about having to walk all the distance. Okay, let's put our gas mask on, and I guess we head down over here. That's a big diversion, that pigeon. Then we sneak through. Let's get it on. Come here, Mr. Kitty. Said come here, Mr. Kitty. So yeah, we're gonna go to Remington. You can take a boat from Ardone dock to Remington. I think we might do that. Who knows? I guess we'll get there one way or the other. Squeeze through the fencer to enter the Morn or whatever. Am I squeezing through? Northeast of West Ardone. Okay, some reason my arrow wasn't flashing. Probably because I'm not like this. If I went like this, maybe it would flash. I like to wheel it all the way out. Runelight, get on it. The rotten apple. It's a rotten apple in the cauldron. Yeah, now that I'm confident that I can make videos. I think I'm going to slowly get them edited, and then maybe in a week or two start releasing episodes on YouTube. If you prefer the curated, YouTube would be the place to watch the 10-20 minute videos. And if people like my YouTube video, maybe they want to come and check out the stream. Kill the mourner here for a key to the thing. So I guess we'll come over here and we shall, yeah, there we go, that worked. Yeah, so I want to make YouTube videos, I want to live stream, and I hope to do a little bit more than that, so we will. But we gotta go one step at it, and you gotta walk slowly, crawl before you can walk, and when you can start walking, maybe you try to run. When you run, you might trip. Eventually we get cars. You start getting trains and boats, and we sometimes forget about the crawls up, and we just want the satisfaction, the dopamine hit, about the work, about the progress. And so I'm going to try to find out all the little steps I can take and see where that gets me. Listen to the world, see what it asks of me to see what it asks me to do to get to where I want to be, and along the way figure out if that's where I want to be. You start a journey, when you get to the end of it, it's not always obvious of the cost that you were going to pay to get there. So looks like this Brimhaven teleport's pretty close, so we'll go ahead and walk because it's only it's almost within the city distance. Save our player-owned house teleport tabs till we really need them. I'm probably going to try to get my construction up a little bit more. Where is it at? 16? I think level 20 you can do the mahogany home part of minigame to use your oak logs up, but I think you can use it a little earlier. So I ended up doing the mahogany homes here, so let's actually stop here before we head back, before we forget to do this. Let's go see what task it has for us. Maybe there's going to be a Varrock task. If we're lucky, it'll be a Varrock. You can go Norman in Falador. That's fine. I think we have a Falador teleport anyways, so that might do. Okay, this cat needs attention, so interact and pet him. According to this status bar, it's the last time that I'll need to pet him, but we might give him a nice pet on our way out. So the benefit of doing mahogany homes is also it gives you 100% run energy. So I was thinking maybe I would get lucky and get some XP and not even lose time, because the amount of time that the running would do might pay for itself. My quests. I need my quest. Talk to Mr. Hops. Talk to Chauncey. I'm not even sure if I have 11 planks, so probably have to. Oh, Mr. Da Vinci. I think you're an artist. That looks like just some trying to draw. The tree's not green, bud. It's red. I don't see any clouds. This looks hazy in the distance. Okay, it says blah blah blah. Southeast of a rock. Southeast. I think that's where the Chronicle takes you to the east side. Yeah, so that's nice. You have to go through these spooky dark wizards. Chance them. Let's give it a go. Level 7. Level 20 is over there. Level 20 over there. I wonder if one more contract will get us to level 20, and then we can do, we would then be able to do the oak level mahogany homes. But yeah, it's the weekend, so we started the stream a little later, let everyone wake up and do their day a little. Now we're all here, and doing it that way pushes it to, okay, let's look. We got 4 planks, so we're gonna need to get 7 more. Let's grab our axe and get 7 more. Yeah, I'm just trying to say that I haven't eaten all day, so we're gonna have to take a break in 20 minutes and call it a night, I think. It's a little bit more than a break, huh? Excuse me, Wolfie. Liquid honey, Mr. Chauncey here, oh, I got all the artists. Mr. Da Vinci, we got another legend here. Talk to Da Vinci. Hello again. I hope your journey was as pleasant as mine. Well, as they say. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not doing a woman's voice. I have to really go into it. Our fashionscape is exponentially growing now. Bang. Never seen a priest so modest. I didn't think so. Alright, so we're gonna have to make sure we get 7 more planks. Hope that pushes us to 20 construction. If not, we'll just use our oak planks, I think, in the player-owned house and make some furniture with it to maximize our construction level, so that when we do veiled totems, we can get a slightly more construction XP than we otherwise would have. And these are very important, getting that extra 1,000 XP, things I do for it, So, it's just a reminder that sometimes efficiency and optimizing, you can sometimes miss the grand picture. And so, yeah, there's a lot of different values that I have that I'm trying to balance and do. So, one of it's allowing myself to go on a journey, and the other one is how much planning goes into a journey. And, if you just stumble forward, I think that's an acceptable way of doing it. I think if you overplan, that's an acceptable way of doing it. But I want to find a balance that, kind of maximizes both, that you're prepared, but you're not over worried about it. And so that's what this current journey is. On episode 1, I didn't prepare enough. On episode 2, I took a few extra minutes and evaluated what I was going to do, and we did fine. So let's go ahead and buy these. We'll do all of them, sure. And there's our 7 planks. Now we have to get back to Elena and inform her that the plague is a hoax. Finish the quest, get our Ardone cape, and look at our notes real quick. And maybe we just do a couple quick quests like Tower of Life, Monk's Friend, stay in Ardone for a little bit longer, and watch our cat grow up, get our free runes, and call it an episode, I think. So let's go ahead and teleport back to Ardone by doing the fish trawler. Let's go. Fish trawler, fish trawler. So my urge to use the restroom has skyrocketed after 3 cups of coffee today. So while we teleport, let's do a quick run. So it looks like our songs reset at the exact moment we have to get up and go. So we essentially perfectly planned our stream to last approximately one of my ladder cycles. Very good. So let's go ahead and walk on up and finish the quest and finish our Ardone Easy Diary, get our Ardone Cape, get our XP lamp, progress our account. What's he starting me on a quest or something? Underground Pass. Oh boy. We'll come back to Underground Pass. We have to beat a level 90, a level 13, a level 62s, level 91s. There's 27 thieving. Can now steal from seed stalls. I didn't even know there were seed stalls in the game. Where's thieving? Stalls. Seed stall. Is there some in Drainer maybe? Or is that like a new update? Okay, let's exit that and we will put on the Ardone. You guys have to walk up here probably, but we'll go Ardone Easy. Enter the combat training north of West Ardone. I don't think I can get through there, can I? It says I can. Let's try. My kitten is hungry. Let's see, can you teleport next to me, Mr. Kitty? There you are. Okay, so now we gotta go back to the Flying Horse Inn. I believe that's, yeah, just right there. This is the moment. This changes everything. Everything up till now was beginning quests and things that I was required to do to get to this point. Now I've completed all of the easy tasks in my Ardone achievement diary. Yes, please. Wow, thank you. Can I have another cloak? 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 Very cool. So now let's do, I think, Tower of Life. And then I think there was another one I wanted to do. Monk's Friend or something? Maybe that's what I'll do. So Tower of Life, what rewards? You get construction XP, I think. Where does it say rewards? Rewards. 1,000 construction, crafting and thieving, 2 quest points. Very good. And access to creations. And then I also want to do, I guess, Monk's Friend, because it's just easy to do now that I have this Ardone diary. You just need a jug of water. So let's do this one first. You get woodcutting XP. That would have been nice to have earlier, huh? Maybe I should have done this before venturing out on fish trawler, because I assumed that you didn't really need woodcutting abilities to do well there. And, well, oh, my kitten. Oh, would you look at that timing? He's a full-grown cat now. And I'm right by the little door. Oh, wow. And I've gotten my cloak, and I haven't even put it on yet. And it's already set to teleport straight to the monastery. So it'd been funny if I clicked on it and then I got teleported away. And that is a nice cloak. Let's see if I remember where these citizens are. I think they're kind of like here-ish, right? Mourner, citizen. Where are you, citizen woman? Citizen. It's a citizen, I think, right? Let me just talk to a woman. Nope. Maybe they're over here. Civilian, not citizen. Hello there. Busy day? I have a cat that I could sell. Very nice. And just like that, I have sold my cat. What? Use pet on civilian. 200 runes. Let's change the song to our starting song, because we accomplished what we wanted to accomplish here today, and that was getting our Ardone completed. So I can just do these quick quests on my next stream, and I can start eating, and I'll take a break. 4 tails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I used a spell against him. Collection log completed. Now we're oh wow, we're really styling. Got them short shorts on now. Summertime, skies out, thighs out. Starting to get a fit on, but we gotta keep pace. Part of keeping pace is knowing when to slow down. Stream 1, I pushed for 8 hours and messed up my sleep cycle for the last 3 days, and now is the time. Call the episode. The Ardougne Cloak, our first real relic. The moment we step out of the beginning chapter and into the early game for real. This thing isn't just a teleport. It's the first item that actually lifts us off the ground. The moment where walking everywhere turns into something else entirely. You earn it, and suddenly, you're not just moving anymore, you're taking a magic carpet ride. And that's the funny part, because nothing about today felt magical while we were doing it. Our legendary saga was just an unpaid internship into a plague zone. It was wandering around, failing out loud, and just showing up. I didn't have a master plan. I didn't have a map for every mistake. I just had the gist of it to get me moving. That's how it worked for Forrest Gump too. He didn't have a plan. He didn't know where he was going. He just ran. Because sometimes life throws the box of chocolates at you, and the only thing left to do is run, Forrest, run. Because somewhere in all that running, the magic shows up on its own. The kitten grows up, the account grows up, and so do we all. You crawl before you walk before you run, and then one day, you earn something that carries you farther than your own legs ever could. Today, that was the cloak. Tomorrow, we keep going.